Hey everybody, so I wanted to just kind of delve into how things are going. For those who don't know, I am starting a 100-day challenge to start a new business. But at the same time, I've also started personal growth challenges where going 100 days sober, no alcohol. So I'm about day 56 officially. And I am at day 31 of prayer. Of course, huge thanks to Ramadan and being able to help kick me off to that particular journey. And I'm at 38 days of fitness. So with all of these challenges, I'm going to drive it through at least 100 days and then kind of see what happens beyond that. And so, I believe that you can achieve and do anything in 100 days, and I'm putting it to the test. So just dive into the company piece. So from the company piece, I'm building a company in 100 days, and that company is focused around helping people celebrate milestones like 100-day achievements. Folks do 100-day goals for many different reasons. You could do it from a professional standpoint. You can do it from a health standpoint, mental health standpoint. And again, you could do it from a physical, and physical health standpoint too as well. And so there's huge benefits in 100 days. I think it's also important to know that, although our commitment is 100 days, not every day looks the same. And sometimes, or some days, you need to put on the brakes, or you need to pause. You need mental clarity. You need your muscles to recuperate and to rest. And so you can stay consistent on a 100-day journey, but maybe have some days where you're allowing your body and your mind to heal and to rest. And that can bring a lot of clarity. Also can make sure that whatever you do it safe. Now, of course, for my sobriety challenges, the goal is not to make any mistakes. It's not to, drink alcohol at any point within the 100 days. I'll have good days and I'll have bad days. But that doesn't mean I might not treat myself with, a coffee I like coffee and ice cream, Frappuccino, just incredible. I might not treat myself with something that normally I might not have, but I might treat myself if I'm just one of those days where I just need a bit of self-love. So just want to make that out there, that of course you need to do these challenges with the perspective of you have to definitely take care of yourself and listen to your body. The other thing I just wanted to quickly note is that, this is not my job, or, I do have a job. So it's kind of like a side hustle, 100-day side hustle. Let's see if one, can I make money? One, is it successful? And then also what I'm going to learn. So in the 3 days, I think I'm on day 4 today that I've been doing it, I have learned a lot, and I've started companies before, but I'm doing things that I never did when starting up a company. So, the other day I put a post up about Steve Jobs, saying about, essentially don't get the John Scully disease, which is 90% of a company is its idea, or an idea is 90% of the work. And that's really, really resonated with me. And I thought I had a great idea. I think I do have a great idea. It seems like there's a bit of a need, but the idea is about 10% of it, and there's so much work ahead. So one of the things I did, which I haven't done before, is really map out not just what that product map would be or could be. And so not going to be able to fulfill the entire product map that I had in mind in 100 days. But, if the 100 days go well, and then the next 100 days after that go well, and the 100 days after that go well, then we could definitely end up to this kind of pie in the sky goal in creating, cool technology driven product. In the interim, I think, as I'm mapping out my product, one thing I've never done before is, one, if you're mapping out a product, you have to understand your customer. Who's your customer? So you might have a great idea, but it might take many months and a lot of capital to build it. And if you spend your time building it without understanding your customer, you could end up building something your customer doesn't want. So the first thing is kind of really understanding what your customer wants. I think when you understand what your customer wants, for me it was, what products or service can I offer to them today? Like what is a low capital investment product or service that I can offer today? And I think that's the starting point, is can I build a relationship with my customer today? What are the needs? What are the pain points? What's missing? Where are the gaps? And I think if you could do that on day 3, day 4, or early in your journey, then as you build a product roadmap, you might adjust items or might adjust products based on understanding and knowing your customer. The other thing that I've focused on is not only just understanding the customer, but then also this idea of how can this business be self-sustaining? And the only way you can make a business self-sustaining is that if it makes a level of revenue. And so what kind of revenue or what kind of monetization aspects can be made? And so that's something I'm doing really early on and kind of understanding. A lot of it is not necessarily understanding or not necessarily saying, how can I get my customers to give me money? But sometimes it's how can I drive enough revenue so that I can give a lot of value to my customers at the lowest cost possible? And sometimes that means that, it's not your customers paying, it's somebody else paying on behalf of your customers. So these are things I've never done before. I'm thinking about it really early on. Everything now is in a template, checklist on a daily basis, an easy single document where I can get access to all of the different documents that I'm creating around the business, the research, branding, product map is this one, all administration. But I think, after doing it yesterday and seeing this immediate value, I think I need to do the same thing with some of my other businesses, but also, the other work that I do. And so I'm going to take out this template and likely roll it out to the other companies that I'm working on and build similar daily, weekly strategies, but also go back and say, let's redo our work and say, we're here today and this is what we sell, this is our product, this is our service, but what is the product roadmap for the next 100 days, of course, because that's immediate and highly impactful. But what's the next roadmap for 100 days and then the 100 days after that and 100 days after that, and kind of seeing where we can come up with all the companies and products or with all the companies that I'm a part of, either shareholder or actively a participant in, whether or not that we can do that to drive better focus, but then also reorganize ourselves to are we truly serving our customers, and is there a better way that we can serve them, and how can we do that, and what products and services can we develop and create to do that, and what are the monetization mechanisms if we do that. So once again, I believe you can do anything. I believe that if you put your mind to it, you can achieve anything. I believe in you. I know that all you got to do is just begin, become the greatest version of yourself, go beyond all limitations and all expectations, be 100, be the best.